Hello my dear students, welcome back to my channel. Today I am coming with second part of this case study based questions of chapter 2, that is electrostatic potential and capacitance. In part 1, I already discussed two case study based questions which is based on electrostatic potential Faraday case, that is electrostatic shielding. And in this part also I will discuss three case study based questions which is based on capacitor, electrostatic potential and electrostatic potential energy. But before watching this part, you must go through one short revision of this chapter which is available on my channel and link is given in the description box. Okay, so let us start today's first case study based question which is based on capacitor. Now, third case study based question is based on capacitor. Two case study based questions already discussed in part 1 and this one is third one. You know, what do you mean by capacitor? Okay, let us try to understand these lines. It is an arrangement of two conductors separated by an insulating medium which can be used to store electric charge and electric energy. What is this capacitor? It is a device. It consists of two conductors, right? Two conductors are there separated by some insulating medium and it is used to store electric charge and hence electrical energy. Such a system is called capacitor. The more charge a capacitor can store, greater is its capacitance, right? More is the storing capacity of this capacitor, greater is its capacitance. The capacity to store charge is measured by a quantity that is called capacitance. Usually, a capacitor consists of two conductors having equal and opposite charges. Suppose there are two conductors, first one is this one and second one is this one, and both having equal and opposite charges. Suppose first conductor has charge plus Q, then due to induction process, second plate has charge minus Q. So, the net charge on this capacitor is what? 0. So, capacitor is mainly capacitor on this one plate, that is plus Q charge. So, it is written here, a capacitor consists of two conductors having equal opposite charges plus Q and minus Q. Hence, there is a potential difference between them. If there is plus charge and minus charge, these two plates, hence there is potential difference between these two plates, that is V. By the capacitance of a capacitor, what is this capacitance? It is capacity to store charge. Then what is the formula for this capacitance, right? It is ratio of charge Q to potential difference V. It is denoted by C and C is given by Q by V. This C is called capacitance and it is ratio of charge to potential difference. It is written here. Where is yes. Capacitor, we mean the ratio of the charge Q to the potential difference V. By the charge on a capacitor, we mean only the charge on the positive plate because net plate on the capacitor is what? Plus Q minus Q 0. So, charge on the capacitor means charge on this positive plate, right? Plus Q charge. The capacitance of a capacitor is constant, right, and depends on geometric factors such as shape, size and relative position of the two conductors and nature of the medium. Capacitance of a capacitor is always constant. It only depends on geometric factors such as shape. It depends on shape, size, relative position of the two conductors, what is distance between the two conductors and also nature of the medium between them, right. On these factors capacitance depends, otherwise it is constant. The unit of capacitance is what? Farad. It is denoted by capital F. It is the unit of capacitance. But the more convenient units are microfarad and picofarad, right? Microfarad means 10 to the minus 6 farad and picofarad means 10 to the power minus 12 farad. A commonly used capacitor consists of two long strips or metal foils separated by two long strips of dielectrics rolled up into a small. So, it is drawn here, right? It consists of two plates, plate 1 positive and plate 2 negative and separated by some dielectric medium, right? Commonly, dielectric materials are plastic such as polyesters and polycarbonates and aluminum oxide. Capacitors are widely used in television, computer and other electric circuits. Where capacitor is used? It is used in television, computer and other electrical circuits. So, these are about capacitor. Hope you understood these things and you already know right now. So, based on this paragraph, some questions are given. So let us try to solve these questions. Okay. Question number 1 is a parallel plate capacitor C has charge Q. The actual charge on its plates are, there are two plates right now. If a parallel plate capacitor has charge Q, it means one plate has charge plus Q, and due to induction process another plate has charge minus Q. Which option is correct? Yes, option number C is correct. Hope you understood this one, right? Next, a parallel plate capacitor is charged, right? If the plates are pulled apart, you know, in case of parallel plate capacitor, what is the formula for capacitance? C equal to A epsilon naught by D, right now? And also you know V is equal to how much? E into D. Your question is, a parallel plate capacitor is charged, right? If the plates are pulled apart, it means if distance increases, it means its capacitance increases or decreases? Yes, which option is correct? Capacity, if distance is increases, capacitance increases? No. The potential difference increases? Here is the relation. If distance increases, you think about this option B, the total charge increases. If the distance between the plates increases, the total charge increases? No. The charge and potential difference remains same. Or it is same. Potential difference is same. If distance changes, potential difference also changes. So D option is also wrong. Option number B is correct, right? The potential difference increases. Why? E is constant now. E remains same. So V increases as the distance increases. V is directly proportional to D. In this way you solve question number 2 also. Right? Next, question number 3. Question is, wait, yes. Question is, if n capacitors, each of capacitance C are connected in series. There are n number of capacitors, each have capacitance C. Yani ki n number of capacitors are there, each having capacitance C, are connected in series. The equivalent capacitance of the combination will be, what is the formula for series combination? 1 by C equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3 plus dash 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 1 by Cn. And all capacitors have same capacitance C. It means equivalent capacitance 1 by C equivalent is equal to N by C, na? Right? So C equivalent becomes how much? C equivalent equal to C by N. You get this equivalent capacitance in case of series combination, right? So which option is correct? Yes, option number C is correct. C by N, right? Okay, next question number 4. Question number 4 is, 3 capacitors of 2, 3 and 6 microfarad are connected in series to a 10 volt source. There are 3 capacitors, 1, 2 and 3. All 3 capacitors are connected to a 10 volt battery, and all these capacitors are connected in series. The charge on the 3 microfarad capacitor is, this one is 2 microfarad, second one is 3 microfarad, fourth one is 6 microfarad. All capacitors are connected in series. You have to find the total charge on this 3 microfarad capacitor. So how you calculate total charge? Before calculating charge, you must know what is the equivalent capacitance of all these 3 series combination. So in case of series combination, what is equivalent capacitance? 1 by C equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. You solve these 3. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. Yes, after solving this one, C equivalent becomes how much? C equivalent becomes 1 microfarad. So you get equivalent capacitance C, voltage is 10 volt, right? Sorry, voltage is yes 10 volt. What is the charge on this capacitor? Charge on each capacitor is same in case of series combination. Right now, charge remains same on each series combination capacitor. And what is the formula for charge? Q equal to CV. What is C? Yes, C is 1 microfarad. And what is V? V is 10 volt. So you get 10 micro, yes, 10 microcoulomb charge. Which option is correct? 5 microcoulomb, 10 microcoulomb, 12 microcoulomb and 15 microcoulomb. Yes, B option is correct, 10 microcoulomb. In this way, solve this question also. You must remember these important points, that in case of series combination, charge on each capacitor is same. So if you know the equivalent capacitance voltage, you can easily calculate charge on each capacitor. Here you get 10 microcoulomb, right? Now last question number 5. Here question is, what is the potential difference across 2 microfarad capacitor in the circuit shown? Here in this circuit, 2 capacitors are there, 2 microfarad and 3 microfarad. Both are connected in series. So you find C equivalent. 1 by C equivalent in series combination, 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2. So you get C equivalent after calculating this one, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. You get answer 6 by 5 microfarad. You get equivalent capacitance. Now here two batteries are connected. One is 6 volt and the one is 16 volt. This 6 volt is in this direction, 16 volt is again from positive this direction. Both are in opposite direction. So E equivalent is how much? 16 minus 6 equal to 10 volt. Now you get C equivalent, E equivalent. You can easily calculate charge in case of series combination. And you know charge is same in case of series combination on both the capacitor. So Q is what? Q is equal to CV na? C equivalent, E equivalent. C equivalent is how much? 6 by 5 microfarad and E equivalent is 10 microfarad. Sorry, 10 volt. And microfarad means 10 to the power, yes, minus 6 farad. So after calculating this one, 5, 1, 5, 2, 6, 2, 12, you get 12 microcoulomb. So in case of series combination, both capacitors have same charge. Q is equal to 2 microcoulomb. All these things you calculated. Now what is the potential difference across 2 microfarad capacitor? You have to calculate potential difference across this 2 microfarad capacitor. So what is the formula for potential? V is equal to Q by C, and here C is what? 2 microfarad capacitor. You have to calculate potential across 2 microfarad capacitor. So you put C, 2 microfarad capacitor, right now, and Q is what? 12 microcoulomb, right? Yes. So after calculating this one, you get 6 volt. Is it clear? Oh. So which option is correct? 6 volt. Option number C is correct. In this way, you calculate this question also. It's very simple. What is the potential difference across 2 volt, 2 microfarad capacitor? So first you have to calculate equivalent capacitance, equivalent voltage. Then what is net charge on each capacitor? If you know charge, capacitor you know 2 microfarad, you can easily calculate potential difference across this 2 microfarad capacitor using formula V equal to Q by C. In this way you solve this question also. After this, next case study is based on proton in an electric field, that is, it is based on potential difference, right? Now, fourth case study is based on potential difference, electrostatic potential energy, or you can say proton in an electric field. So, let us try to understand what is given in this paragraph. Potential difference delta V between 2 points A and B separated by a distance x in a uniform electric field is given by del V equal to minus E delta x. Suppose there are two plates. This one is positive plate is A, negative plate is B, and distance between these two plates is given as x. So, potential difference between these 2 points A and B separated by a distance x is given by delta V equal to minus E x. E is what? E is electric field and x is measured parallel to the field lines. Field is from positive to negative charge. This is direction of field, this side from positive to negative charge, and x is a distance in the direction of this field, right? If a charge Q naught moves from A to B, suppose some amount of charge Q naught moves from this positive plate to this negative plate, Q naught amount of charge, right? Then change in potential energy delta U is given, and this one is change in potential difference, right? This is potential difference between the plates A and B separated by a distance x, and E is electric field. It is given as delta V equal to minus Ex. Now, if Q naught charge moves from this point A to point B, then there is a change in potential energy that is given by delta capital U is given as Q naught into delta V, where delta V is potential difference between A and B, and delta U is change in potential energy, right? A proton is released from rest in uniform electric field of magnitude 8 into 10 to the power 4 volt per meter. This is the value of this uniform electric field. What is given? 8 into 10 to the power 4 volt per meter. From here, E is volt per meter. It is given as 8 into 10 to the power 4. In this uniform electric field, proton is released and it moves from plus Q to minus Q plate, right? Along direction of positive x-axis. The proton undergoes a displacement of 0.50 meter in the direction of 8, means when proton moves from this positive to negative plate, it undergoes displacement 0.50 meter. It means x is what? X is given here 0.50 meter. Electric field is also given. E is given as 8 into 10 to the power 4. So, E is given, x is given, you know potential difference minus Ex, change in potential energy delta U is Q naught delta V. All these things are given. Also, one more thing is given, mass of a proton. It is given as 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg, and charge on a proton is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. So, these things are given. Now, try to solve some questions based on this paragraph. Okay. Question 1 is, as the proton moves from A to B, you know what is given in the question. There are two plates, A and B. Plate A has positive charge, plate B has negative charge, and distance between these two plates is x. It is direction of electric field is this one, right? Now, as the proton moves from A to B, when the proton moves from this A to B in the direction of electric field, you know in the direction of electric field, potential energy decreases. Delta V equal to what? Minus E, right now? Delta X, okay? So, potential energy decreases in the direction of electric field. Sorry, potential difference, and potential energy is what? Potential energy is Q naught delta V. If this decreases in the direction of electric field, it means potential energy also decreases in the direction of electric field. So, which option is correct? First one is the potential energy of proton decreases. Yes, potential energy decreases in the direction of electric field. Na? Electron moves from A to B, it means in the direction of electric field. So, potential energy decreases. Second option, potential increases. No, this option is wrong. Potential proton loses kinetic energy. No, the total energy of the proton increases. No. So, this first option is correct. Now, okay. Now, come to second question. Second question is, the change in electric potential of the proton between the points A and B is. Between the points A and B, electron moves from A to B in the direction of electric field. So, change in potential energy is given by which formula? Delta V equal to minus E delta X. And what is E? Already you know E is 8 into 10 to the power 4. It's given volt per meter, and X is given as 0.50 meter. So, when you calculate these, multiply these two, E into delta X, you get which option is correct? 4 into 10 to the power 4 volt minus 4 into 10 to the power 4 volt, 6.4 into 10 to the minus 19 volt minus 6.4 into 10 to the power minus 19 volt. Please pause the video and try to solve this question fast. What is the value of E? You note down from this one. The value of E is given as 8 into 10 to the power 4 and displacement is 0.50, right? Yes. Have you got the answer? Yes. Okay. Which one is correct? Option number B is correct. Minus 4 into 10 to the power 4. Because formula is minus E delta x, so minus sign is there. So you get answer minus 4 into 10 to the power 4 volt. Right? Hope you get the correct answer right now. Okay. Now next question number 3. The change in electric potential energy of the proton for displacement from A to B is, options are given. You have to find change in potential energy, it means delta U. And you know what is the formula of delta U? Q naught, charge of proton, into delta V. So change in electric potential energy of proton for displacement from A to B is, you just apply this formula Q naught into delta V, you get the correct answer. What is Q naught? Q naught is given 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. This is charge of proton. And delta V, change in potential difference, how much you got in the previous question? Minus 4 into 10 to the power 4. Right now, in this one, second question you got this answer na? Change in electric potential is minus 4 into 10 to the power 4. So you have used this value in this question number 3. After solving this one, how much you got? Yes. After solving these two, you get, which one is correct option? Yes, option number C. Minus 6.4 into 10 to the power minus 15 joule. Hope all of you have got this answer. Minus 6.4 into 10 to the power minus 15 joule. Okay. Now come to question number 4. Yes. Number 4 is the velocity Vb of proton after it has moved 0.50 meters starting from rest. When proton moves from this plate A to plate B, right now, by covering this distance 0.50 meter. What is the velocity of this proton? So you have to find velocity. Now you already find in question number 3 change in potential energy delta V. How much you got? Delta V. Delta V in question number 3 you get this one na? Minus 6.4 into 10 to the power minus 15 joule. And you know kinetic energy is what? What is relation between kinetic energy and potential energy? Delta K is for conservative force minus of delta V. So delta V is this one. It means change in kinetic energy is minus plus 6.4 into 10 to the power minus 15 joule. This is kinetic energy. And you know kinetic energy is what? Half mv square. So you have to find this V, velocity of proton. So V equal to what? Under root twice delta K by M. You know delta K, you know mass of proton. What is mass of proton? It is given in the paragraph 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 27. So 2 into delta K is 6.4 into 10 to the power minus 15. And mass of proton is 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 27. Now try to solve this question fast. Which option is correct? A is 1.6 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Second one is 2.77 into 10 to the power 6 meter per second. Third one is 2.77 into 10 to the power 4 meter per second. And fourth one is 1.6 into 10 to the power 6 meter per second. So after solving, you get which option is correct? Yes, option number B is correct. 2.77 into 10 to the power 6 meter per second. Hope all of you have got this answer right now. It's clear to all of you? Okay. Now come to question number 5. Question is, if in place of charged plates, two similar point charges of 1 microcoulomb have kept in air at 1 meter distance from each other. Suppose in place of two charged plate, two similar point charges plus 1 microcoulomb in place of plate and another one has minus 1 microcoulomb separated by a distance what? These two charges separated by a distance 1 meter. Now what is the potential energy? You know, for a system of two charges What is the formula for potential energy? Yes, U is K Q1 Q2 by R. Now you know what is Q1, Q2, and you know distance between two charges are, and value of K is what? 9 into 10 to the power 9. So putting all these values, which option is correct? After solving, try to pause the video and try to solve it. 1 joule, 1 electron volt, 9 into 1 is 3 joule, and 0. Which option is correct? Yes. Q1 is 1 microcoulomb, it means 10 to the power minus 6 into Q2 is minus 1 into 10 to the power minus 6, and distance is 1 meter. So after solving this one, get which option is correct? 9 into 10 to the power minus 3 joule. Yes, option number 3 is correct, right? 9 into 10 to the power minus 3 joule. Hope all of you have got this answer right now. Okay, so all 5 questions we have done. Next, there is one more case study based question that is based on electrostatic potential energy. Okay, now last case study is based on electrostatic potential energy. You know what do you mean by electrostatic potential energy? It is given that electrostatic potential system of point charge defined as total amount of work done in bringing a different charges to their respective position from infinitely large mutual separations. So by definition, work done in carrying a charge from infinity to any point is given by W equal to potential into that charge. So this work done is stored in the system in the form of electrostatic potential energy, right? So it's very simple, just definition is given. What do you mean by electrostatic potential energy? You know very well. We already discussed many questions based on electrostatic potential energy. So let us try to solve some questions based on this one. Okay. Yes. Question number 1 is, it is given that work done in moving a charge from one point to other inside a uniformly charged conducting sphere is. Yes. Which option is correct? First one is always 0. Second one is non-zero. Third one is maybe 0, and fourth one none of these. Which option is correct? Please pause the video and try to solve it. Yes. Work done in moving a charge from one point to other inside a uniformly charged conducting sphere. You know, in a uniformly charged conducting sphere, inside it electric field is 0. It means no work is done moving a small test charge within the conductor and on its surface. So which option is correct? Option number A is correct. It is always 0. If electric field is 0, it means electric field, no work is done in moving a charge from one point to another point. Hope it's clear to all of you right now. Next, question number 2. Question number 2 is, a positively charged particle is released from rest in a uniform electric field, right? The electric potential energy of the charge. If a positively charged particle is released from rest in a uniform electric field, suppose field is in this direction, right? And this potential charged particle released from rest in this uniform electric field. Now the electric potential energy of the charge, you know, potential difference decreases in the direction of electric field. So electrostatic potential energy also decreases in the direction of electric field. So 4 options are there. Which one is correct? Remains a constant because the electric field is uniform. Increases because the charge moves along the direction of electric field. Or decreases because the charge moves along the electric field. Which option is correct? Yes, C is correct. Electrostatic potential decreases because the charge moves along the electric field, and in the direction of electric field, potential difference decreases and hence potential energy also decreases. So third option is correct. Next, question number 3. 3 charges are placed at the vertex of an equilateral triangle of side L. These sides are L, 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 right? Equilateral triangle. For what value of Q the electrostatic potential system is 0? So first you have to find, this is a 3 charge system. Whenever there are 3 charges, what is the net electrostatic potential energy? What is the expression for that one? U is this one. K between these 2 charges are what? Q into this plus Q, right now. So K, Q, Q and distance is L. Again plus between these two Q, Q, L. So K, Q, Q by L plus between this plus Q and this plus Q. So K, Q square by L. And what is the value of this Q? When the electrostatic potential system is 0, put this equal to 0. So after solving this one, you take K, Q, small q in all three common. So K small q by L, first term is Q, second one is again Q and third one is small q. This is equal to 0. It means this term is equal to 0. So twice Q plus Q equal to 0 and hence Q equal to minus Q by 2. Which option is correct? Minus Q, Q by 2, minus 2Q and minus Q by 2. Which one is correct? Yes, option number D is correct. Minus Q by 2. The value of capital Q is minus Q by 2. So in this way, you calculate this one. Hope it's clear to all of you right now. What is the value of Q? Q is minus Q by 2. You just write the expression for total potential energy of this three charges system. It is equal to 0. And after solving this one, you get Q equal to minus Q by 2. Now, after this, next question number 4, distance D in a uniform electric field. Here, this is direction of electric field, this one. And proton is moving in this direction, opposite to the direction of electric field, right? Proton is moving. You know, potential energy, potential difference decreases in the direction of electric field if proton is moving in the direction of electric field. But here, proton is moving against the direction of electric field. So, work done on the proton by the electric field is what? Negative, positive, 0 or none of this. If proton is moving against the direction of electric field, its potential energy increases. It means what? Work is done on the proton against this electric field. It means work done is negative, right? First option is correct. Okay. Now, last question number 5. Two similar positive point charges, each of 1 microcoulomb, have been kept in air at 1 meter distance from each other. What will be the potential energy? You know what is the formula of potential energy? Yes, U equal to K, Q1, Q2 by R. Both charges have equal value, 1 microcoulomb. It is so, and separated by distance 1 meter. So putting these values, try to solve. Please pause the video and try to solve this one. 1 joule, 1 electron volt, 9 into 1 is 3 joule and 0. Yes, U equal to K is what? 9 into 10 to the power 9. Q1, Q2 is what? 1 into 10 to the power minus 6. Both have same value. It means this square. And R is what? 1 meter. So after solving this one, you get which option is correct? Yes, option number C, 9 into 10 to the power minus 3 joule. Hope all of you have got this answer right now. 9 into 10 to the power minus 3 joule. Okay? Yes. So hope you are able to solve all the questions right now. So now with this I am going to end the class. After this I will make videos for assertion reasoning of this chapter 2, electrostatic potential and capacitance, right? Up to then students, please keep revising and stay tuned with this channel. Thank you.